All right, you guys, so today we are finally back. All right, we're finally back on the lock videos. It's been about 2 months since our last video, which is quite a long time. All right, it's quite a long time, but we're finally back, and I'm gonna be posting consistent videos. All right, now I don't know if I'm gonna start it right away. I'm probably gonna wait till the Halloween update to give you guys some more content, but yeah, right now we're just focused on this video about this update, the Halloween update coming soon. And yeah, today we're pretty much just gonna cover everything ranging from the release date, the confirmed content, the possible content, and yeah, in the outro I have a little more for you guys, a little bit more on this channel specifically. But yeah, with that being said, let's get right into the video. Hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay, because it's probably not going to be locked, because I won't actually be getting in game for locked until after the Halloween update. So yeah, probably gonna be some rivals or something on the screen. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy that, and yeah, on to the video. All right, so first things first, let's start with the release date, the most important thing out of all this stuff. And we can expect this update to come out within 2 days, like anytime within 2 days. Now, you guys might be wondering, why do I think that? Why do I say that? Well, it's pretty simple. Halloween is in 2 days, and after Halloween, the month ends. So yeah, it only makes sense if they release the Halloween update before or on actual Halloween. Now, this doesn't mean that there isn't a chance they can just be like, oh, sorry, we have to delay the update and post it after Halloween. But honestly, heavily doubt that. I mean, they had 2 months to work on it like every single other update. And like, I doubt they would do that to us after like us waiting another 2 months for an update. Like, come on. But hey, I guess at the end of the day, we can never be so sure. But for my exact projection for the exact date, I'm gonna say the 30th. All right, so pretty much tomorrow. Okay, I think it's gonna update tomorrow morning, but it would also make sense if they did it on Halloween day. But I don't know, it's only a 1 day difference between those 2 dates, and hey, we're gonna get the update regardless, so we just gotta see. All right, so next let's talk about the content that we can almost 100% sure see coming in this update. And first, we got the Lorenzo weapon or trait. Now, we don't really even have to explain this too much on why this is going to be coming. I mean, he's on the cover, and the community has wanted a Lorenzo weapon for a long time, so I think we're past due for it. And honestly, the only real question here is it going to be a trait or a weapon? I personally think it's going to be a weapon. I mean, like, why would it be a trait? And hey, they might release two different things. They might release a weapon and a trait, but once again, we just have to see. All right, so next we got the candy or Halloween event. All right, so I could almost guarantee there's going to be like a event where you collect candy to get emotes or something like that, whether that be by winning games, scoring goals, or doing something like that. Like they did it for Valentine's Day. I don't see why they wouldn't do it for Halloween, unless they obviously have something better planned for us. But I don't know. Once again, that's just another thing we're gonna have to find out. And then yeah, next piece of confirmed content kind of connects right into this, and that's more emotes. Now, if we're getting any sort of event, it's almost guaranteed we're gonna get emotes, just like the Valentine's update. I mean, if you just look at other like games in general, like there's just so much you can do with emotes, and I don't think they're gonna miss out on that opportunity. Whether that be like an emote pack you buy with candy or with Robux, like they're most likely gonna be doing it. And yeah, that's all I can really say for the confirmed content. Now, there was some things I wanted to throw in here, like the Lorenzo face and the Lorenzo flow, because I mean, they have 2 months to do this update, and I mean, you guys look at all the other updates they had 2 months to do, and they put a ton of content in each and every single one of them. So it's also very possible we might get the Lorenzo face. But if you also look at the past updates, like the Swords Crew and the Godspeed update, we didn't get a Julian Loki or Yukimi specific face for those updates, which is why I couldn't put it with the confirmed content. But yeah, with that finally being said, let's go ahead and move on to the possible content we could get. All right, so not confirmed, not heavily like, you know, implied, but just possible content. Because hey, like I said earlier, and like I'm gonna say many times throughout this video, they had 2 months, and you look at the past updates, they gave us a ton of stuff, and I don't think Halloween update's gonna be, you know, any different. So hey man, like we're definitely gonna be getting some more stuff. All right, but yeah, so first possible piece of content we could be getting is an exclusive trait. All right, now I'm betting that we're going to be getting an exclusive trait because one, they just dropped the whole concept last update, and two, we only have one exclusive trait. And before they leave locked for spiked here in a bit, they can't leave us with just one exclusive trait. All right, they got to at least add one more in, because that'd be pretty sad if the only exclusive trait we had for another 2 months is that garbage revolver exclusive trait. All right, like that thing is garbage. But yeah, the only question is, what exclusive trait are we going to be getting? Now, there's many things they could do, like they can make Godspeed actually viable for attack and give it a trait for that, or they can give Emperor a bicycle kick like people have been theorizing for about 6 months now. or they can do something completely different that nobody will expect and give the copy style abilities to copy unique traits. There's honestly just so much they can do, and like regardless of what they do, I'm pretty excited for it. As long as we don't get like another revolver situation where like one, the trace is trash, and two, like nobody ever seen Nagi do that move. But yeah, needless to say, I'm hyped for it. Anyways, next thing that could possibly come is a quality of life feature, and it's adding GKs into the private servers. Now, this is a feature that is long post due, okay, very long post due. And now that they pretty much polished up private servers to the point where other than more maps, they can't really add anymore, it would only make sense if we could finally get robot GKs in the PSs. And if they did that, I could definitely see a lot of players getting better, and a lot of teams that don't really have players like that will be able to play around with and lab a little more in the private servers, because they won't need a full 11 players. Okay, they only need 10 or 7 if they're running 8v8s, because you know there'll always be an AI GK. And the AI GK is pretty solid. I think the AI GK might be better than actual GKs in scrimmages now thinking about it, because most of the goals that go on in scrimmages, at least at a high level, are like Mickey goals, aka goals that like should not be going in. And AI GKs are kind of just the same every time, so they're not letting any BS go in except for like Emperors. But yeah, regardless, I think it would be a really amazing feature for them to add in. Alright, so next we got the nerfs and buffs. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I don't like see them buffing anything but Revolver, because Revolver is actually garbage, or nerfing anything, because I think the game's actually very balanced right now. Now, of course, I haven't played in 2 months, but like the game hasn't changed since then, okay? The game hasn't changed since then, and I have a pretty good memory. And hey, they've been putting in work with like the balances and changes and whatnot, so they might not even have to touch anything when it comes to that, but we're gonna have to see. And yeah, that's about it for the possible content. I mean, we could be getting some new weapons, some new traits, maybe even a flow or a new game mode, but like I don't know, like they really haven't thrown us any hints, and we might just get a very small update just for Halloween, but only time will tell. And regardless of what we get, I mean, we're still getting content at the end of the day, so we're just gonna have to see. But yeah, that is about it for today's video, or at least the main part of today's video. Be sure to let me know in the comments below if I may have missed out on anything like that is like confirmed to be coming, or that has a really good chance of coming. But yeah, if y'all made it this far, be sure to like and subscribe as always. And yeah, before I truly go, I wanna say a couple things to, you know, my audience. All right, so firstly, you guys, a lot of you guys actually have asked if I'm gonna be playing Spiked whenever it releases, and I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. I'm most likely not gonna be playing Spiked. If you guys are in my community server, you probably already know this, but yeah, I'm not too interested in playing Spiked. Like when it comes to volleyball games, I'm not really that good at them, and I don't really know the rules of volleyball, and I'm not really trying to make an effort to do that because I'm really just not interested. But I don't know, if Spiked really pops off, you guys really want me to play that game, I might, you know, swing by for a try. And hey, who knows, I might like it, but that's a very small possibility, but we'll see. All right, and then final thing I wanted to touch on is the content I'm going to be posting, because you guys know I've been posting like random stuff. Okay, I posted some Vision, I posted some Jujutsu shenanigans, like I posted a bunch of random content. You know, in the time span I haven't been posting Locked. And when it comes to that stuff, I'm really just posting more content, because I'm not gonna lie, if I'm only posting Blue Lock content and Lock content, like I'm not gonna be consistent. And I'm trying to overall be more consistent and try new videos, because at some point Blue Lock games are gonna die, okay? And I'm not planning on having my channel die with it, so I'm just testing the waters in different games that you know, may or may not be good. Like the JJK game Sorcery I was posting a bit ago, like you guys really like that, and I did as well. So whenever that fully releases at some point, I'm definitely going to be playing that a ton for you guys. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to touch on. Once again, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys have any more questions for me, just go in the description and go to my Discord. I respond to pretty much all of my DMs. But yeah, with that being said, that's about it for today's video. Peace.